dog, pig, loaf of bread. Hello? Ha ha, ho ha, ho ha, ha ha ha, ho ha ha. No, it has to be this way. It has to be perfect.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone.
It has a pocket! Yeah, pockets! We love pockets! Yeah! That's wild. Outer wild. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Get over here!
Is everybody in the groove? Well, stick around. We're just warming up, baby.
Oh no! Oh yeah! Okay. Oh, what? Let's dance. I'm a stool. Sit on me. Nope, nope. Stools don't talk. Stools don't talk.
Look at that.
You shall not pass! Bum ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba. That was literally perfect timing. Perfect timing. That was the I think that was the most perfect Zelda timing in the beginning of a stream I think I've ever seen, to be totally honest. I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of Zelda beginnings, but that one seemed particularly perfectly timed. Also, DJ, I'm sorry, it was me. I messed with the volume because I put my headphones on and suddenly realized it was really loud. And I was like, oh, I must have turned this up because I was watching something, I don't know, on YouTube last night or something. I don't really know, but what I do know is that it is Friday and Hayes just resubscribed. Bless you. So you get a song. Have you ever played Horizon Zero Dawn? Oh, look at that. I already had a kazoo out already. And we've got a Cootie, and we've got Jay, we've got DJ, BJ, Scarecrow. I saw Grandpa earlier and Roomy before I even went live, to be totally honest. Look at all you amazing people. DJ, it is Friday. Okay, then I won't play you Aloy's song because you would not. It wouldn't. Oh, okay, here. Could just go on forever. And it's Trekkie. Did I miss you, Super? Oh, I saw you, Trekkie. So a lot of people are purple in my chat today. So I must have missed you, but everybody's a very slightly different shade of purple. It's very interesting. Grandpa says, I watched a little of a Hollow Knight stream this week with crowd control. That would be a nice future milestone stream. But alas, no poop parties. Yeah, I actually don't own Hollow Knight on Steam. I think I have it wishlisted. Because it feels kind of crappy to pay for a game twice when I already have it on my Switch. But that was one of my thoughts, was that and Celeste. And then Cult of the Lamb kind of was like out of left field, kind of came out of nowhere. But that was kind of a thought. Oh, now Jay's green. Perfect. I mean, the color scheme is great. It's awesome. I'm just saying, I don't want Trekkie to feel like I missed him because he was just purple. Like, he was just a slightly different shade of purple. But I didn't do it for Celeste because I already struggle enough with Celeste. And I felt like it would just be really miserable. Because I don't really feel like there's any way to really help you through Celeste. Maybe there is. Maybe you can add a dash or something like that. I don't really know. But Hollow Knight, I feel like would be an easier thing to manage. Celeste is stressful and frustrating, like, as it is, and has its own, like, whole entire world of craziness. So I just thought adding crowd control to it would be nuts. Now, some people probably do that and think it's great, and, like, you know, that's fun for them to just have chaos in their stream. That isn't as fun for me, but I think it did. I think, DJ, I have never seen you in purple. I have never seen you in purple. I've always seen you in blue. Also, there is a DLC for Dredge. I think there is. Yes, agreed. A Hollow Knight randomizer would also be crazy. I've never tried randomizers before. It sounds kind of stressful and kind of hard to follow and understand, but it would be awesome to, like, put a new twist on games that you've played before. I know a lot of people really love randomizers. But I would definitely be open to playing Hollow Knight with crowd control over Celeste with crowd control, but I don't own Hollow Knight on Steam right now because I'm waiting for it to come down in price. I don't want to pay full price for it two times. There is a DLC in Dredge. I thought crowd control was in beta in Dredge. Or it was either in beta or it was a premium thing. Like, you could only... There are some games that it's only premium. You have to buy crowd control premium. And, like, Dredge is great, but Dredge is not worth premium, I don't think. Like, for the amount of, like... You can pay $8 and get Hollow Knight on sale and then just use crowd control. Or you can pay $8 and get crowd control pro and play Dredge. And I feel like I'd rather play Hollow Knight, if that makes sense. Hey, it's Mac! Hollow Knight randomized is incredible. You can even randomize rooms. One of these days I need to try a randomizer. I was gonna call it a Hollow-nizer. Because that would be such a cool way to revisit a game I've played before, but kind of change it up, right? That's the whole point of randomizers. Good time zone, good time zone. Good pizza day time zone. Cheers to everybody. Cheers to y'all. You know what I did today? I finished my floors. I had, let's see, like 6 tiny pieces that needed to go right along my entryway, and then I had one tiny little piece over by the garage door entryway, and then I had one tiny little piece right in front of the bathroom, and I got all of them done today. Jane, happy pizza day! How's it going? Oh, you were thinking of Darkwood. Yes, I would like to revisit Darkwood, but I think I am too big of a weenie to play it on my own. I considered playing it with Charlotte. Now, hear me out. I think if we didn't have headphones and I turned the sound down just a little bit, I think she would be able to handle the first chapter, because it's not the first chapter other than the wedding, because the wedding is super creepy. But like, well, you know what? No. Never mind. She wouldn't. Nope. And speaking of Charlotte, tonight we're watching Coraline. And I told her we would watch it on a Friday night so that she could sleep in my room if it came down to it. I don't think she'll need to, but she wanted to watch it all week long. And I was like, look, man, we don't do movie nights on school nights because we just don't. So she's been waiting all week. And then Inside Out 2 just released for streaming on Disney Plus. And I was like, do you want to watch Inside Out 2 or do you want to watch Coraline? And she was like, I want to watch Coraline. I said, okay. So we're renting Coraline tonight. Why don't you like Coraline? You know what? I didn't love the book. I thought the movie was relatively good. It's been a long time since I've seen it. It's not my favorite Laika Studio film. I actually think my favorite one is Paranorman, but I just really love the message of Paranorman. And then I think my second one would probably be Kubo and the Two Strings. But I liked Coraline a lot. I thought Coraline was great. It's right up my alley. It's kind of interesting. It's unique. I love that stop action style. My mom basically raised me on that kind of stuff. That's why I've been drawn to some of these game trailers that are very similar in that way. Like the Midnight Walk and like that other game that I can't even remember what it was called. I was gonna post that on the Discord and I forgot. Kubo's great. I watched that movie when I was a kid, Scarred for Life. Well, yeah. So that's what I told Charlotte. I was like, well, we'll watch it tonight. And if you, hey, it's Scorpio. Paranorman was a really significant point for Burton. Paranorman was very different than what I thought it was going to be. And the storyline actually almost makes me cry. It has to do with a little girl, and the whole story got turned on its head at the end. And I loved it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. But I tried to show it to Charlotte a couple years ago and she didn't really like it. The zombies kind of freaked her out, even though they're kind of silly. She could totally watch it now. But I highly recommend it. It's a great Halloween watch. It's a wonderful Halloween watch. Go watch Paranorman because it's fantastic. It's great. DJ says there's Halloween decorations up in the jury room I'm in. Sure, it's a single cheap plastic bat, but for a government building, that's above and beyond. Are you at jury duty right now? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I loved Paranorman. I thought Paranorman was great. But it's been a really long time since I've seen Coraline. I just know that Coraline is weird and spooky. But I think Charlotte will be fine. And you know what? If she's not, she can sleep in my room because it's a Friday night. Whatever. So there that is. But I think I'm done with my floors. And now we have to do the transition areas between the tile and the hard floors. And then we also have to do like the trim around the baseboards, but I'm not doing that. Nope. Andrew's either gonna do it or we're gonna pay somebody. I've done my job. I replaced every piece of carpet. Well, no, because there's still carpet in our closets and in the tiny little closet right in the entryway where we put like our vacuum and stuff. But I don't think those are worth replacing. So I'll stick with movies that are just as bad as everyone makes them out to be. Oh, you've been on jury duty for 4 weeks. Oh man. I've never done jury duty. I just washed my hair and blow dried it and straightened it all in the same like hour and a half this morning, which is that's once in a blue moon for me. So I'm like shedding everywhere. Yeah, it's not Coraline, it's the other mother that's super spooky. I know, maybe I should go as the other mother for Halloween. They have a Bluey Halloween inflatable thing about 2 feet tall. So I think Lowe's has Bluey, and I think Home Depot has a Bluey inflatable, and I think Walmart has a Bluey inflatable. And I almost bought it, but then I didn't because I was like, we bought a whole bunch of inflatables last year. 2023 is gonna, Susie is thanking, or 2024 Susie is thanking 2023 Susie for buying all the on sale things. We just haven't put them up in our yard yet. But Auden sees them and she goes, Bluey! She loves Bluey. So, but you know what she also loves? She loves Spider-Man. There's like a Spider-Man show that's on Disney Plus right now where all the characters are kids. So even the baddies are like young. And I don't think there are any adults that are main characters except maybe the Aunt May. What's her name? Aunt May? Is it Aunt May? Spidey and His Amazing Friends, yes. Our local library has a an open the flap book based off of that show. And I'm actually really grateful for it because she was watching Bluey religiously and she was getting kind of sassy. And now that we have Paramount Plus and we have Disney Plus, she can watch Spidey and His Amazing Friends. And she watched Bluey, she watches Peppa Pig, and she watches Blue's Clues. And she kind of goes back and forth between those four. Now I know what you're thinking. Bluey can be kind of sassy and Peppa Pig can be kind of sassy. But so far I haven't noticed, she seems to kind of change it up a little bit. She really loves Spider-Man. I kind of have half a mind to have my mother-in-law make her a Spider-Man costume for Halloween. I don't know. And I just need to pick something for her because whatever she goes as, I will do something along the same lines. Think like Blue and Steve, or like Bluey and Bingo, or Bluey and Mom, or like Peppa Pig and the Mom Pig, or whatever. KM, how are you? It is so lovely to see you. Happy Pizza Day. Cheers. Cheers. Jay says, my first time going to jury duty, and I got put on a trial. Got a great laugh out of it, though. I've never done jury duty. Wait, what movie? Is it a bad movie overall? Great soundtrack. What were we just talking about? Spider-Man? I can't remember. I love all... yeah, we never did the Spider-Man thing, but my brother was... Darren! My brother was Darren. Darren, how are you? My brother was, Indiana Jones? I don't think my brother ever... my brother had to have gone as a superhero at some point. I don't remember. I don't know. I'd have to look back through pictures. I just remember my brother going, oh, this is what I should do, but I would terrify all the kids, which is why I also won't go as a ventriloquist dummy because I will scare all the children. So my brother had this costume, and I'm pausing because I have to describe this costume. I've never seen anybody else do it. I know people have done it, but with my own eyes, I've never seen anybody else do it. My mom came across this in probably like some magazine or something when I was in like first grade. So you take a piece of cardboard, you cut out half circles for the shoulders, and you cut out a hole in the cardboard, and then you sit the cardboard on your shoulders and stick your face through the hole. And then you dress up the cardboard like a person, so it looks like the person is really tall and missing their head. And then you take the arms, you put like a suit on them, on the cardboard. You dress it up like a suit. And then you take the arms of the suit and you stuff them and put gloves in the bottom and you stuff them all full of stuffing. And then you pin them so they're holding the head just like this. And then it looks like you're walking around holding your head. And it is the best costume ever. You can make it kind of bloody by putting like blood up on the top if you want. We never did that. My brother won every costume contest he ever went to wearing that
Who
one.
likes good news?
It was the best.
Everyone?
And I've thought about
Then
doing
good
it, but
news,
I would like
everyone.
terrify all the little kids. And I just, It's Collector Pizza Day! Oh, and a resub. You are so kind. What do I play for Collector? Collector hasn't played Horizon either. I think that's the only song I haven't done on here. Not yet, but he should. Because Horizon is fantastic. Well, it's Halloween. Let's see. Do I know the Tales from the Crypt theme? Not off the top of my head. Oh, okay. 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 Well. That's long, man. I know that tucked it. Oh, Zelda. Zelda. Okay, what is the consensus of oh, that's excellent. The candy container was on the top of the head. That's great. What is the consensus of Echoes of Wisdom so far, you guys? Are we enjoying it? Like I haven't even purchased it. Like, oh, I just saw. I think I know where to go, maybe, possibly. Oh. I've heard really good things about it. But obviously I'm steering clear. I don't want any spoilers. I don't want to know. Like, I don't want people to tell me. Oh, what? I can't even. Lame. Are you a grub? Oh. That is a shell. Can I move it? Can I grab it? Oh, I can't. What? Hey, it's Mactastic! Happy Pizza Day! Happy Pizza Day! Rumi's like, I heard it is one of the Zelda games of all time. I heard people have been playing it. I heard it's dangerous to go alone. TK, thank you so much for following my channel. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, I am trying to balance chat and also pay attention to what I'm doing in this game and follow like multiple chat lines. I've heard really good things about Zelda. I'm looking forward to playing Zelda, but in the meantime, I am really looking forward to playing some of these little indie games. So I'm excited. Munches his fried chicken. You know what? Treat yourself. Happy whatever it is you want to do, Dave. Like, you won't see me judge. You do you. If it's a fried chicken day, I think that's fantastic. Will this fall off the thing? Yes. Okay, because I need that, I think. So I am a sweet little pillow that is trying to rescue other little pillows. And it's been a delight, actually. It's a delightful game. Can I just do this? Yes. I love the range this thing has. It's great. Except... Okay, we did this like 2 days ago, and I don't remember... Oh, I know what I did. That's what I did. I'm only a couple of hours in, so verdict is still out, but very good start. I'm looking forward to it. Charlotte yesterday was like, are we buying it? And I was like, oh, that's not what I meant to do. And I was like, no, not yet. I don't really have, if I buy it, I'll be tempted. Oh, what? Am I not supposed to go over there? Must be the case here. Is TK a Zelda fan? Maybe, possibly. Yeah, I want to get on that. Whatever that is. Oh, maybe that doesn't do me any good. I thought I could, like, maybe jump onto that. Zelda is a necromancer now. Yeah! This pillow has something called a lanthorn. And the lanthorn can, like, move things around, but it's only certain things, which I guess technically was kind of Tears of the Kingdom as well. I thought I could... Yeah, that threw me for a loop, and it's been great. I guess I'm not supposed to go over there. Oh! Oh, wait, but I can't. I have to. I don't understand. Trekky's like, I just had pizza and now I'm all out of pizza. Please send help. Help, please. I need more pizza. I only order one pizza anymore because Auden doesn't want to eat it. So this sounds so stupid, but I make her a little oven pizza and then Charlotte and I eat the little Caesar's pizza and then Anders on his own. Because he doesn't love pizza either. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not cooking, so best of luck. And he's fine with that. He's told me that. I feel like I'm missing something, but maybe I'm not. I am slightly confused on where to go at this point because I don't have any keys. Yay for being celiac because I can have my own dedicated pizza. That's true. I can devour a small frozen pizza. So can I. Well, it depends on. Do you consider like the Totino's small, or are you talking like a little tiny small personal pan? I don't feel like Totino's tastes the same as it used to. I feel like it tastes like chemicals to me now for some reason. Okay, so we have a pig back here that I don't really know what to do with. And then we've got this situation here where there is a... Oh, wait a minute. Can I grab the barrel? Does it have metal around it? No. Can I grab the... No. So that means I have to come in from... I am in confusion. I grew up on Totino's, and even up until a few months ago, they were a thing for me. Then one day, they just didn't taste good anymore. Yeah, I used to be able to eat Totino's, no problem. I love Totino's. And then TK says, I remember as a teen, my friends and I would roll those Totino's pizzas up and eat them like a burrito. Listen, TK has got it going on. Like, TK, absolutely brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I can run up this. Gross. I don't know what that is. It's just stuff from that giant pig that was glowing for unknown reasons. TK is smart.
The pig had vanished, but something moved beneath the surface.
No, that's still the pig. Those are his ears. I was gonna say.
In a muddy pond, Ember thought the pig.
I thought maybe it was pinchers. No, those were his ears.
The pig shouted joyously. The water feels so good on the skin.
Your glowing skin? Like, what's going on with you, man?
Join me, morsel.
Please don't call me morsel.
The pig seemed happy, but Ember wasn't getting.
You just ate a TV and a skull and a fruit. You will eat me.
Why do I consume whatever people put in front of
That's
me?
a great question. It's a great, great question. Dude, I used to be able to eat Totino's. Like, I love Totino's. And then, yeah, I had one a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, these do not taste the same. It just tasted like chemicals to me. I don't know. But around here, because I'm a mom and I cook pretty much every night, and I have 2 kids, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Fridays are pizza days because I don't want to cook. So I'm just like, I don't really care. Realistically, I want pizza because I love pizza. But we order pizza, but like I said, my husband doesn't really love pizza, so I'm like, you're on your own, man. Like, whatever.
But so much cooler in this muddy pond, I can finally think. Thank you, morsel.
I mean, it was just behind you. All you had to do was just roll. Oh, he created a bridge. That makes me nervous because he could just... It reminds me of that Almost Pizza SNL sketch. I'm like, okay, this sort of tastes like real food. It's interesting because when I had COVID for the first time, I lost my sense of taste completely for a week. I was really lucky. I only lost it for a week. Eat me. Ah, okay.
Ember thought about the pig.
This is not this kind of game. I gotta Gotta remember that.
To bursting by others, but without nourishment.
And
You had
I
the
remember
feeling
the
before.
first thing I
Never
ate
wanted.
that I could just barely taste was a Totino's pizza. It mostly tasted like cardboard, but I could just barely taste it. And after a week of not being able to taste anything, it was like the greatest day of my life because I was so hungry to taste something other than just cardboard. And I remember, and you know what? It started with pizza too, because I started eating pizza and then like I was eating the pizza, I think it was from Little Caesars. I was eating some Little Caesars pizza and I was like, this pizza is disgusting. It tastes so gross. And my husband, Ander, was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, this pizza is awful. Turns out I had COVID and like everything was wrong. I couldn't eat, like nothing tasted right. And then everything just went away. So I love Little Caesars pizza. Like it's not the greatest pizza, but it's cheap. Although I do wish they still did their $5 like hot and ready pizzas. I am astounded because I order online and then we have, I love the Nook. I want a Nook. I wish I had a Nook. This seriously is. This is like just like Ultra Hand. Oh, that's how this works. I gotcha. So yeah, I'll forever be grateful to Totino's pizza, but because it was like the one thing that didn't taste like cardboard, but still, it still wasn't great. Oh, we have, okay. We're heading in. Little Caesar has its place, and that's in my belly. So I order online, and they have what's called their pizza portal, which is like a cabinet, a heated cabinet, and they just throw all the pizzas in there, and they email you a code, and you literally walk in, put the code in, take your pizza, and walk out. Takes me literally less than 30 seconds to walk inside, get my pizza, and walk out back to my car. It's fantastic. And every time I go in there on Fridays, the place is packed filled with people. And I want to be like, do you guys not know that this is how this works? Who stands around in a pizza shop waiting around for their order these days? You order online and then you pick it up from your pizza portal closet or whatever. Fresh! Oh my gosh, how are you? Oh, see ya. I should have known something was going to happen. Gosh, dang it. Oh, okay, I was wrong. So don't jump on the frogs is what they're telling me? Jump on the turtles? Well, but I can't jump on the turtles. I'm sorry. This makes no sense. People do not know about the pizza portal. We need a pizza portal emote. It's literally a see-through closet with a whole bunch of little shelves. Cabinet with a whole bunch of little shelves, and they just have all these little pizzas, and then they have these little things on the outside of them that you just put your code in. They take QR codes too, but this makes no sense. I don't understand why is those things. Wait, if I go back and then no. And then I push the button. Oh, that just makes me jump on it. Am I supposed to like jump on all of them? Oh, never mind. Pizza, you know what? I do like Pizza Hut pizza. And we have a Pizza Hut right at the entrance of our neighborhood, but I just go with Little Caesars because it's still close by and because it's cheaper. And I can feed like my whole family with it for like super cheap. The best pizza is Costco pizza. Let's call it what it is. Best pizza is Costco pizza, but we don't have a Costco nearby, sadly. This puzzle makes no sense. Do I need an item? You know what, you guys know what I started last night? I started the game Myst on my Steam Deck. Let me tell you, point and click games are not great on the Steam Deck. And I tried to get it on my Mac because I was like, I really need a mouse. But I couldn't figure out how to make it work. I couldn't figure out how to make I got an emulator on my Mac, but I couldn't figure out how to get the files to work. I don't know. I'm just not learned in those ways. But I played Myst so long ago, and I love puzzle games like that. Well, I was going to use my PC, but I didn't want to use my PC because I was in bed. I wanted to play it in bed. Because trust me, I know that, but I was like, I wanna. Thank you so much for the resub collector and for popping in and saying hello. Have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Okay, so one time, and I know I'm missing a whole lot of things in chat. Oh, see, Fresh makes his own pizza. Some people actively avoid things like pizza portals because they just want to speak to a human. That is true. That is true. I one time, and I think I've told this story on stream before, but I was at Walmart and there was this lady that I was doing the self-checkout. Wait, but how? This doesn't make any sense. She went up to the cashier, or the lady that was standing there, like at a cash register, kind of overseeing everything, and she was like, "Can you check these out for me? Can I buy these from you?" And the girl was like, "Oh, this is actually the self-checkout." And the lady goes, "Oh, I don't want to do that." Or she said, "No, I don't know how to do that." And the chick was really nice. She was like, "Well, I can help you. I can teach you how to do it." And she goes, "No, I don't want to learn." And I thought, what is that like? I just don't know what that's like. So I love self-checkout because I don't want to talk to people. Even though I love people, I don't want to talk to people. Like, I got my business. I just want to get my stuff and go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was thinking it had something to do with the direction the frogs faced, but I don't think that's... Yeah, if you can pump your own gas, you can use a self-checkout. 100%. This puzzle makes no sense. Time to grab the graph paper and start sketching all the combinations you've tried. Like, we're back in the 90s. Oh, I was taking pictures of the Myst screen last night. All these numbers and stuff. It was so much fun. I love taking notes like that. It was very fun. I didn't make it very far because I messed around with my computer for too long. But, I obviously it has something to do with how many... It's not the direction they're facing because... I can jump on this turtle and then jump on this frog and not go down. But if I jump directly on that frog first, I do go down. KM says, I can't remember the last time I saw a gas station that wasn't self-service here. I mean, we'll have these little tiny whiny gas station little areas that are so small. Sometimes you can't even go inside them. It's just one attendant and then they've got everything you want behind them. And you just have to go up to the thing and order. And just say, hey, I want a can of Dr. Pepper or whatever. Or they have like vending machines around the outside. And then if you want cigarettes or tobacco or whatever, then you have to go up to the, or you want to pay for gas with cash, then you have to go up to the window. But like the Walmart down the street from us has this teensy little building that literally is just chock full of like all this snacky stuff with a few little fridges and a Slurpee machine, and that's pretty much it. It's so tiny, but I rarely see anybody go in there and actually pay for gas, like, with cash. Is it timed? Am I supposed to just hurry? You know, I've been to Germany, KM. I've been to Germany. I was there for 2 days. Nope, it's not timed. I have a few pictures of me in Germany. I have absolutely no idea where we were. I think my mom might have written it down on the back of one of the pictures. But it's Wolf! Happy Pizza Day! Oh, you're stuck on a Zelda puzzle. How are you liking it? How are you liking it so far? This doesn't make any sense. Turtle. Frog. Frog. Turtle. frog. Turtle. There is some... I'll come back to this in a minute. My brain cannot handle this right now. Yeah, I remember we stayed at this wonderful little Airbnb, or call it an Airbnb, but it was a little bed and breakfast, and it was so nice, but I just remember it was really rainy. Oh, I already did that. It was very, very rainy. And I think we were only there for 3 days. I'm sorry, where's this supposed to go? Anywhere? Anywhere? What? You know, I do not appreciate when games do not allow your character to jump. Pretty much everybody can jump, almost. That is frustrating, because it's like, that is a very basic thing. What is behind that pot? Is that a giant mouth? Makes me feel like the smoothest brain person in the land. Like, I will work at a puzzle for 30 minutes or more and come back and get it in 5 seconds. You know, that's how some puzzle games are, man.
That?
Yes, yes. What is that? I guess we'll figure it out.
The pot had turned cold. The fire had died.
I think she's hunched over. Is she forlorn? Oh my gosh. We're gonna save her. The dreamer. I would have thought it was
Nothing the cook made felt good enough.
Oh my gosh. Okay, she is forlorn. That's not a mouth. Those are rocks for a fire pit. I thought it was a big mouth. My brain is going lots of ways. I'm currently listening to a
Endlessly stirring the same tasteless pot.
Oh. I'm currently listening when I go on my walks. I'm listening. You guys are going to think I'm crazy.
Focus.
But I'm currently listening to Wendigoon, my favorite Wendigoon, on YouTube, talking about a manga that is pretty horrifying, but it's okay to listen to, I guess. I wouldn't read it, but it's wild to listen to. It makes no sense. It's about spirals. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, all right, okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this.
To serve something perfect.
So like everything in my head is kind of weirdly twisted at this point. Like,
The praise of others.
oh yeah, we're bringing your light back, lady.
The cook felt numb and hurt all at once.
Got your little flame. I was listening to Wendigoon talk about a game called Faith, the Holy Trinity. It's a game, apparently, that was made for, like, the Atari. And I had to stop, because it had too much to do with, like, demonic possession of children. And I was like, okay, I think this is where I'm going to stop. Okay, yes, so she's like, oh, she's a turtle! Oh my gosh, she has the biggest, cutest eyes. I was not expecting a turtle.
Spoke softly. Oh, hello, little one. I didn't see you.
Yeah, you were lost in your own time. Giant turt! That reminds me of a Never-Ending Story. I'm allergic to humans.
I must have lost myself for a moment.
Morla? I think that's her name. What you cooking?
It's supposed to be my new soup recipe. But it's not ready. It's not done. A wonderful smell wafted towards Ember.
I could potentially bring you a
You look
fruit.
starving, poor thing. Have a little taste. It's not right yet. It was the most beautiful thing Ember had ever tasted. I know. It's got no flavor, nothing special. Ember wished the cook would believe them.
How do you convince somebody that something is good if they just will always believe it's bad? Are you okay?
Oh, I used to love this. Just want to be good at it. But it feels like I'm making the same things over and over. Nothing has flavor. I'm stuck.
Boy, do I have a pig for you to meet.
Oh, I'd forgotten how good
A
it
turtle. I
feels
shall
being full.
name him Soup.
But it's not ready. There's no need to pretend just to make me feel
I've never had
better.
turtle soup. KM says, I feel so slow at the new self-checkouts at my local supermarket, but because they aren't that popular, I can do it all my own pace.
The cook
Yeah,
stared
don't
their
let
soup,
anybody, like,
looking
just
at
take your
Ember,
time,
looking at
do your
the pot,
thing.
staring, thinking. Soon, maybe.
Well, I have this really hungry pig that
If you know what you want, I can
needs,
try.
like, real food.
But I really need some better ingredients. Something from the orchard could have worked. If it was still standing.
I have not come across an orchard. Exactly. Orchard?
Oh,
No editing on Twitch really ruins jokes. I do wish you could edit in chat. That would be very helpful.
cooks struggle to hold back their emotions.
I got the hang of self-checkouts. I only feel anxious that waving my phone over the card terminal to pay might look suspicious in a country obsessed with cash and fax machines.
Pigs have gotten in the orchard. Planted
Oh,
every
fax
sapling
machines.
I did. All me hard work
I had a
ruined.
fight with a friend over a fax machine one time. Like, we faxed each other. It was basically like an angry text fight, but it was over faxes. So dumb.
Take the key and have a look
But I mean, we
yourself.
did what we had to
I
do,
can't
right?
bear to.
Artists and creatives have this trouble a lot. It's just not good enough. Not imposter syndrome, but I don't know what it's called. Uber perfectionist. Ooh, I have felt that for sure. I felt that with my book. Oh, we got a key.
If
Oh,
anything
excellent.
is left, but I promise you, there won't be.
Okay, we got a key. All right. We're going to go help out Morla here. We like Morla. Yeah, I felt that way with my book, like the writing of the book, and then also the audio book, because I just never felt like it was. And my sound engineer was just like,
Stone golem
you have
frozen
to
in
just
the
let
lake.
it go. You
A
have to just
relic from a
allow it to be good
forgotten
enough, because
time.
it'll never be good enough. And I was like, I don't want to do that. But I did. I think about it sometimes because I know there are things that I would rather, that there are things that I wish I could change or whatever. Imposter syndrome and an ego. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, explain what imposter syndrome is. I don't fully understand what imposter syndrome is. Also, hello, Landrider. Happy Pizza Day! Fan X. Nice, that'll be so fun. It'll be a good time all around. Okay, we're gonna go down this like muck slide, right? And then we're gonna switch it so it goes the other direction. Do you remember? Remember? Oh, I remember you. Do you remember? I remember. But I need feeling like you don't deserve or haven't earned something. Okay. Oh, so you feel like an imposter. My mom had that. My mom was a wonderful musician. Oh no, there's a fruit right there. Can I put it in the thing? Okay, wait. Let's go back. Circle back. So my mom was a really wonderful musician. She played piano beautifully. She could play almost anything by ear. She was very, very talented, and she had a beautiful voice, and she could write songs. And in Utah, there are some relatively well-known people that are members of the church that make music. Somebody named Sam Carden. My dad knew a guy named James Christensen, who didn't make music, but he did really amazing art pieces. My dad actually has an original from James Christensen. But these really famous people that were members of the church that could have absolutely given my mom like an in. And my mom just she was never, ever, ever willing to, meet with them because she was too worried that, I don't know, somehow she didn't deserve it or something like that. I don't know. Bye, Hayes. Thanks for being here. As always, happy Pizza Day. I must fly. You're not a
Ember
fool.
watched as the helpful piglet
I was
cleared
just
the path.
quoting. Please don't take that the wrong way. Oh, this was just a secret. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, my dad
Ember
told me
found a
multiple
scrap
times
of journal.
that he was like, I did everything I could to try and
The
hook your mom up.
lanthorn wards off ghosts and
Because my
fear.
dad was a
It
performer
shapes the world as we wish it.
and knew a lot of these people
I urged my
personally, and so he
companion to
tried
rest,
to get her to
but
meet up with
still
Sam
they
Carden, and he
stared into the
tried to get
fire.
her to meet up with James Christensen and everything. And my mom was always like, I can't go meet with them. I'm not good enough to perform with them. And so she always wanted to be known for her music, and she just was too afraid. She just couldn't. She felt like she didn't deserve it, and I think she was too afraid she wouldn't be good enough and that she was going to fail. But failing is just part of, you have to learn how to. This is something that I try to tell Charlotte, sometimes you got to fail. Sometimes you don't learn until you fail. The people that are really amazing at things, it's not that they never fail. It's that they've failed enough to turn their failures into learning experiences, and they've become better because of it. You have to be willing to fail. Nobody is just amazing at something right off the bat. And failing sucks. It's really what you do after you fail that's the big, kind of factor. It's kind of like, are you just going to sit around and mope, or are you going to allow yourself some time to kind of recover and be like, wow, that sucked, and then pick yourself up and continue on, Do I grab these? Somebody's trying to call me. I booked a trip for Ander, and I text messaged them earlier and asked them some questions, and now they're just now getting back to me, and I'm like, I can't get back to you right now, my friend. Sorry. That's exactly me, to a T, when it comes to my music, my writing. I long to share it as much as I have an inherent fear of sharing it. It's hard. It's really, really hard. Oh, I have this. That's right. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, my mom struggled with that. She struggled and struggled and struggled with that, and she went her whole life never ever actually becoming, super well known like she wanted. And I think my mom actually was really jealous of my dad, because my dad was able to become kind of well known, and I think she got jealous anytime my dad was kind of recognized out in public, or people were like, oh, you're that person, because he did these one-man shows. And I think that bothered my mom, because she wished it were her. And I think that was part of the reason my mom eventually just couldn't be with my dad anymore. And that makes me really sad, because he tried to help her, and she couldn't do it. She couldn't take it. What do you mean no one's amazing at something the first time they did it? Did you see me hit that curb while learning to drive? World-class curb hitter. That's DJ. World class. Am I not supposed to questions? No, that is supposed to stay. Oh, I understand. Maybe. Yes, I do understand. Oh, am I supposed to use them all? Am I supposed to walk on that? No. So then, I think I am supposed to use them all, actually. I used to draw comic books as a teenager, and was actually told by an art school that it wasn't very good. Maybe it was just valid critique, but to me, it was imposter syndrome realized, and I never drew again. That sounds like that Bluey episode, Jane. The Bluey episode Dragon. That's what Bandit says, but it's not an art school that says that. It's oh, this is not what what? He says that somebody else made fun of him, and then he... And so he never drew again. Just goes to show you. You know what? My sister actually experienced the same thing. My sister went to a school or she was going to school and she wanted to get into this program. And for the record, my sister is a great artist. She does wonderful work and she's done amazing things for me. She created Kalulu. She made my emotes. She does great work. She's very talented. And she wanted to get into this program and they told her she wasn't good enough and it just shattered. It just shattered her for a long time. She actually doesn't really draw much anymore because of it. She just couldn't. Oh, I understand now. I gotcha. I think so. Maybe. Can't tell if I'm supposed to like. Oh, nope. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. And honestly, Ander is a firm believer that the best thing you can tell somebody is that they can't do it. Because they're either going to be like, you're right, I can't. And they're going to not do it and go off and do something else. Or they're going to be like, no, I'm going to do it anyway. He said that's one of the most important things you can ever tell anybody is you can't do that. Or no, you're not good enough or whatever. And everybody deals with that in a different way. I don't understand how I'm supposed to... Gosh, it's 3:05 already. Good heavens. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get this one. Oh! I gotcha. Wait. I thought I had it. I think I do. I think I do understand. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Wow, that puzzle was so different than I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to be running through the tunnels. Wow. However, Mactastic says, the college I teach at allows faculty to take other degree programs for free. So I am starting the music production degree in January. Oh, that's so exciting. That is so good for you. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's great. Just choose a direction and just go with it, man. Who knows what doors or windows or of opportunity will open. That's so great.
The strangers stretched their limbs.
Well, you just let
Perhaps
us
it is
know
not
when you
too
start that
late
YouTube
after
channel,
all.
my friend. You just let us know. Is this... Oh, I came this way. Yeah, a mini map would be like great. So I know where I'm going, but that's okay. Oh. Cool. That's fantastic. All right. Okay, so we got a secret back there. I've seen clips from early American Idol days where people have auditioned and been just not good. I was like, they need better friends. It shouldn't have gotten this far as national TV. I've auditioned for American Idol, and I can 100% tell you that that is absolutely true. Like, the fact that a lot of these people are being told by their family and friends, you should go on American Idol. You need better friends. 100%. That is not what a true friend does. A true friend does not encourage you to go on public television and humiliate yourself. Same thing with the dance one. What was it called? The dance the dancing. So You Think You Could Dance. There was this guy that would he would come on the show. He was on the show multiple times. I don't even remember what he called himself. I think he was very on the spectrum, on the autism spectrum somewhere. And he always came with his mom. And he was a horrible dancer. He couldn't dance. He was absolutely ridiculous. And they told him that multiple times. They were like, you are not a dancer. This is not dancing. This is just moving around a stage and just like, this is not dancing. And they tried to be as honest and firm, but also kind as possible. And he showed back up every single, and of course they put him on because he got views. It's really sad.
There will be much to do when we arrive.
He was like, well, my fans
tell
tell
my
me I'm
companion
an
of
amazing
those waiting
dancer.
at
And
home.
the guy, I remember
not
I think his
seem to
name's
know what to
Nigel,
say.
the British guy, was like, your fans are being unkind to you. They are not telling you the truth. And that's really unkind of them. And I agree. I think that's really unfair. Oh, I was like, this isn't a ladder. Okay, so that got me 1 forlorn. So I'm supposed to go to the orchard. Well, where's the orchard? I don't know. It was found out pretty early American Idol only wants the best and the worst. Yep, it's true. The guy right before me when I went to audition, he purposely, you could tell that he purposely did a bad job. He was singing the song All by Myself, and he was purposely being absolutely ridiculous. And you could see the judges were kind of smiling and laughing to themselves, and they put him through. And then I remember after they put him through, I remember being like, there's no way. They're not going to let me through. They're not going to let any of us through because they found their crazy person that they think is just going to get them views and sent them through right before me. So I sang my heart out, and I know I can sing, but I'm just average. You know what I mean? I was just like the 100 millionth white cracker girl that could sing a song. And that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for people that are like unbelievably talented and people with stories. And then people who are just, they're either really bad or they're able to act really bad. I auditioned for both American Idol and The Voice. The Voice definitely had a much better way of doing things. American Idol, it was kind of a free-for-all. But The Voice was far more... American Idol lets you bring like 1 billion people with you. So The Voice did not. The Voice was like, yeah, no. If you're not auditioning or you're not like a minor to... Like if you're not accompanying a minor, you can't come in. It was much less chaotic. And I appreciated it for that.
The key in the lock and slowly
Huge. I have hit the biggest crowds watching me hit curbs. Huge curbs. Okay, checking the bus. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to turn the key. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Apparently her bus is out of commission. Which I got a message about this earlier. Bus replacement and delay. It's bus Ted. But they didn't tell me what bus was replacing my bus. I've never had that happen before. Oh, that's wild. Outer wild. Obviously, I didn't win American Idol, or I didn't get on American Idol, or The Voice. But I did experience the auditioning, and that was crazy. Everybody's singing in line and like trying to, they would be like, what are you gonna sing? And I'd say, I'm gonna sing this. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, I love that song. Can you sing it? Like right now, sing it right now. I'm like, no, I'm not auditioning for you. I'm not looking for you to be like, wow, you're so good. Or wow, that was amazing. Or whatever. All these people just wanted hype. And I was like, I'm not here for you. I'm here for other people. I don't know. Everybody was singing for everyone else. If you had won American Idol, you'd now be judging on The Voice. There's some really talented people that came out of American Idol, but it's been going on for so long that it's just, I do feel like it's just become kind of a little bit of a joke. And that's unfortunate. They do 100%, they do take into consideration what you look like, what your backstory is, all that stuff. It is not just, and with The Voice, it's easy to be like, oh yeah, well, they don't look at what you look like. Well, they do when you audition. You don't audition in front of a bunch of judges that are sitting away from you and turn around. They are absolutely looking for us. They're looking for every type of person. They want this skin color, this skin color, this skin's color, somebody who preferably maybe has a disability in some way. They want to include everybody. So they have like I think they have a quota to meet. That's just my opinion from being at auditions, but it's not a blind audition from the beginning. Maybe you go through like 3 or 4 auditions before you get to the audition that they actually like turn around in their seats. It is 100% about what you look like, what your story is, where you came where you came from. I didn't have a bad story. I didn't have like oh my gosh, I pawned my wedding ring to get here, or I've been living in my car for 8 months, or I almost died, or I had vocal cord. David Archuleta, who almost won American Idol, he was a member of the church. I don't think he's a member anymore, but he was like all the rage, and he had like vocal cord cancer or something, and was like told he was never going to sing again. And then miracle of miracles, he is singing, and he almost won. He was the runner up. So I didn't have a story like that. I wasn't like oh, well, yeah, I had this really sad sob story or anything. I was just a girl that could sing a song that was just there. Granted, in the early stages of audition, they don't ask you for those stories anyway. But they really love finding somebody that's like, well, I had to like sell everything I owned to get here. I don't know. The one time it was in Wolf City, it was back when there was an age limit. I was too old to bother. Oh, do they have an age limit now? I can go see Ruben Studdard tonight for a $15 cover charge. Can you really? Okay. Okay, well, since I don't know where my bus is, I'm going to pull up my words on stream for you guys, and I'm going to go try to get the bus. It might take me an extra couple minutes because I don't know where the bus is and it's not showing up on my app, and they didn't give me a replacement bus. So I will go to my Be Right Back screen. Please be patient with me. I will be back momentarily. I gotta go get my kid. So I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Apparently, they got a new bus, but they didn't tell me that in my app. So I had to like click through all the different buses and just see which ones which one looked like it was coming into our neighborhood. But she was like, we got a new bus. It has seatbelts. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I'm gonna eat this Rice Krispie treat. So just thank you all for your patience. I appreciate it a lot. That is definitely not ideal. No, it did not. Well, it had like this blue bird like painted on it. It was definitely new.
The cook was right.
Oh, my game is still going.
The pigs had destroyed everything.
You guys are so kind to be so patient. Gosh dang these pigs. Gosh dang it all to heck. I know, right? I'm expecting to see like some super cool paint job on the bust. No, that's not heavy enough. I see a thing down there. I see a journal. Journal thing. We actually have the book, The Bus Driver from the Black Lagoon. Which, that's exactly what happens. It's like, he hears that the bus driver replaced the exhaust with something, or that he was part of the Indy 500 or whatever. Anyway, and everything he's listened to. I don't know if those books are popular over in the UK, but they're very popular over here. At least in elementary school age kids. It's like, it started with the teacher from the Black Lagoon, and then it kind of went from there. And now they have like the librarian from the Black Lagoon, and the chorus teacher from the chorus teacher from the Black Lagoon, and the bus driver from the Black Lagoon, and the substitute teacher from the Black Lagoon. And then they eventually became chapter books, like easy early reader chapter books. They're really silly. Oh, you!
The frog seemed nervous, but also relieved to see
Is that the same frog? He's got brown stuff on him. I don't remember that
They
one.
told Ember that the birds had let all the pigs into the orchard. And
Mm.
that the pigs had eaten everything, all whilst the birds watched and laughed.
I'm confused on these birds because they're like me. I appreciate the lurk, Darren. What am I looking for? It's probably a bad idea to eat a Rice Krispie treat, now drink Dr. Pepper. It's so much sweetness.
Except
Aren't the
one
birds me?
precious thing the frog had managed to
Like
keep
they're
safe.
like my same.
The frog offered the lotus seeds to Ember.
Oh, are we gonna
They
plant them?
pleaded for Ember to take the lotus seeds
Oh,
to their
okay.
old friend the cook, as
Got
the
it.
frog knew how important good ingredients were in hard times.
All right, we got ember seeds. Ember seeds. Lotus seeds. Right? That's what we got. I can pay attention to exactly what's going on in the game. Oh,
The stranger
interesting. Okay.
closed their eyes and let the fog overwhelm them.
Oh, they roll.
Soft, gentle fog. It held them like a vice.
Oh, weird. Okay. Wait. So I can only walk on... Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be weird. All right. The stranger. You know, okay, I will fully admit that one time I was looking on Etsy for Outer Wilds decals, and I came across all this stuff about the stranger. And I was like, I don't want any spoilers. But I was like, that does not look like a Nomai. But I remember just being like, well, I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. And I did eventually. It really didn't spoil anything because by the time I got there, like by the time I got to the end, I had like completely forgotten. But yeah, it was really weird. I was like, I don't know who the heck this person is. I don't understand like what this is. I feel like, oh, there we go. Oh, okay.
The mist could not be pushed, would not be fanned away.
So it was almost spoilery, but it wasn't really because, oh shoot, that's not what I should have done. We'll move you over here, and then we'll move you. Oh yeah, I think I did it. Sweet. Boom. Puzzle solved. I like these puzzles. They're not so difficult that they make you really feel like you have a smooth brain, but they're challenging enough that they really do kind of make you think. I appreciate that. I like that a lot. I don't like puzzle games that are so unbelievably challenging that I'm like, this just makes me feel like an idiot. Maybe I'll feel like an idiot with Echoes of Wisdom. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know.
The stranger spoke. The fog didn't choose me.
It is very possible.
Was. I hope it never closes
Mist
on
is
you,
making me feel
then.
kind of like an idiot. Like I said, Mist is not good on the Steam Deck. It's not great. I would definitely prefer to play it on a computer, but I really wanted to play it in bed last night, which is why I did not play it on my PC. But, oh, surprise.
Inside was a secret
Apparently,
garden.
they have remastered Mist, and it's like $30, which
Our supplies
I
exhausted.
wasn't really...
The taste of a good meal
Oh,
is
yeah.
not easily forgotten.
I don't know if that would actually
slipped my
make
mind
me
to thank the
feel
cook.
sick or not, although I did... I don't know. I'm not sure. VR usually makes me feel kind of sick to my stomach, so I'm not sure if that would work for me, but... I remember really liking Mist a lot. You know what? I am going to put a fruit down that slide because I just feel like that is the right thing to do because I feel like I'm going to need one down there. And I'm going to get down there and be like, ah, dang it. I should have put a fruit down here. Oh, I just landed in it. I bet there's a pig. Oh, no, but there's a fruit tree. Okay. I was trying to be prepared. We're going to have to... What? Okay, all right. Well. Oh, that's what we have to carry up. I see. I was like, we got to lift something up on that contraption. Okay.
A lost message was inside.
Oh, interesting. That's the first time they've ever called it a
Our
lost
music
message.
crafts our path, bridging over any we pass. My companion's hand clutches mine. We dart like fireflies through the swamp.
I wish we had fireflies here. It's such a magical experience for little kids to see fireflies, and we don't. We don't have fireflies here. I really wish we did, but we do not. Unfortunately. Oh, that's not what I meant. Ander once opened an entire jar of fireflies in his hotel room when he went somewhere with his dad and his stepmom. Apparently, they caught a bunch of fireflies and... Oh, no! Is there a pig down here? I don't think so. Oh, that throws a wrench in things. Where's recall? Where's recall when you need it? What happens if you put a fruit on this thing? What? Doesn't make any sense. Why would that be a thing? Oh, you have to get a pig down here, and then he'll keep walking. Oh. Okay. I have to send a pig down the slide? Will he go down this? Okay, we're gonna try. Because that would be stupendous. If we have to throw a pig down the slide, that would be absolutely fantastic. Throw a pig. I mean, put a pig down the slide. Okay, ready? No, 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 no. Go get it. Oh, yeah. That was great. Oh, that was fantastic. I love that. No, no, no. Are you going to come get this one over here? Do you smell it? Nope, it's not close enough in proximity. Okay. That was great. Look what I have. No. Over this way. What's up? Okay, we're going to get him on here, right? And then he's gonna... Right? He's going to eat that one, and then he's going to see the one in the wheel. You're going to be running that wheel. Oh. He got it, but he's now sleeping. Okay, I understand. I was going to say, you're going to be running on that wheel for a really long time, but somehow he magically managed to eat it. That's okay. It worked! Huzzah! Okay, did we get everything up until now? I still don't understand how those floor tiles work. They're almost like little mini shrine puzzles, kind of, sort of. Okay. Oh, gotta.
It never meant any harm.
Oh, okay. Don't put out the lights. Got it.
The stranger couldn't face themselves.
Dang, okay. That's scrappy. I don't like that at all. I saw those 4 holes on the side of the thing and didn't think anything of it, but that's gonna be a pain. Okay, so...
It just hurts to be outshone.
It's true. It is true. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, biscuits! Ow! Son of a... Dang it. Boo! What in tarnation?
The stranger couldn't face themselves.
You know, there was a puzzle earlier on that really threw me for a loop. I was thinking way too hard about it, but man, that one took me a while. Sad to say. It took me a really long time.
Just hurts to be outshone.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna come over here. So I think... Okay, wait. Maybe this way and this way.
It never
Ow!
meant any harm.
Dang it! All to heck. Now I'm feeling like I have a smooth brain. Okay.
The stranger couldn't face themselves.
I hate that block. I hate that block a lot. Remember when I said I love these puzzles? I take it back. Okay.
Just hurts to be
Dead
outside.
buds! I'm here for pizza and puzzles. You and me both, baby. You and me both. I like both those things. We're watching Coraline tonight with Charlotte. She's very, very excited. We've been talking up Coraline for so long. And we're probably going to watch it and she's going to be like, that was it? How would you do this? Okay, all right.
Never
Oh!
meant any harm.
Biscuits! Okay. I don't...
The stranger
I
couldn't
can't
face
visualize it. I cannot visualize it in my head with that fan on the one side. Darn, 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 darnity darn. Okay, we're gonna go over.
himself. Just hurts to be outshone.
We've got to find a way to do this puzzle. You know what I always thought was one of the best puzzle games ever was Lolo on the original Nintendo. And then years ago when I had Nintendo Switch Online, I played it and I was like, you know, this wasn't nearly as challenging as it was when I was younger. Not nearly. Now, there's Lolo 2 and 3, which I think up the ante a lot. But I remember my brother being like, it's the hardest puzzle game ever made.
It never meant any harm.
Speaking of hard puzzles. Maybe I'm thinking about this one too hard, but like I
The
legitimately...
stranger couldn't face themselves.
I have a thought. Oh no. Nope, that's not gonna work either. How far away does it have to be? I guess I don't have to actually do that.
It never
Yeah,
meant any
it's gotta be,
harm.
it can be far away, super far. Yeah.
The stranger couldn't face themselves.
That stays there, so I don't actually have to run onto that thing just yet. Okay, all right. Good to know. This one is
Outshone.
hard. Like, it's not hard. I just can't visualize it in my, like, I cannot visualize that one side in my head and, like, where it needs to go. Because if I just do it over like this, and then up like that, but then if I lay it down on its either side, it's gonna blow either of those out. So I can't do that. But I can go,
Never
oh,
meant
dang
any
it!
harm.
No, I can't! No, I can't! I was wrong. Biscuits. Okay. Navigating with caution. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
The
Yeah.
stranger
Yep.
couldn't face themselves. It just hurts to be outshone.
Okay. It's got to come like all the way back this way. all the way back. Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't do that either. What? Legitimately don't know how to do this one. This puzzle sucks. Can I go one more? Okay. Oh my gosh! I don't even know how I got there. Oh! Don't ruin it now! Yeah, no, I see how they try to trap you there. Uh-huh, yeah.
That'd be easier just to turn aside.
I don't know how I did that. I legitimately don't understand what just happened. But you know what? I'm not going to question it. We're just going to forge ahead. Yep. I don't know. I have no idea. We're just going to accept it for what it is. It was a blessing. That's what it was. It was a miracle. Miracle. Because I tried. I really tried to think through it. Ugh. Yours was hard, little stranger. You're welcome.
The stranger searched Ember's face.
Dude, if that was my puzzle inside my head, I would sit down and be forlorn too.
Will I make it?
Absolutely. You will make it. You are good enough. You will make it. So, is this everything I was supposed to get from the orchard? Okay, I got both journal entries. I don't know how many forlorn there are here, but... Oh yeah, there's you. Bird, you. Oh, there was a forlorn there. Okay. I don't know how... Okay, so we're gonna take the the lotus seeds. Okay, I did all that. Okay, I think I'm done here. We're gonna take the lotus seeds back to the cook, and then we're gonna make some sort of soup or something and take it to the pig, and that will do something for us as well. And I found that down there. Okay. I think I'm done here in the orchard. Wasn't there another locked gate somewhere, though, on the way here? I swear I came across 2 locked gates. Giant frog. Frog. There's another locked door somewhere, gate or something somewhere. I don't remember where, but I know I saw one. Actually, no, I don't. I might be making that up. I feel like I saw one. I feel like I did. I like this game because it makes me feel very accomplished for getting like all the journal entries and stuff. Like, it's a game I feel like I could 100% on my own, and that is exciting. That makes me feel like that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. Isn't there some video where 2 pigs are talking to each other in that way? Or it's like they're illustrations of pigs. And now, to be totally honest, every single time I see that pop up on my YouTube feed, I just think of that. Oh, that's the pig. I just think of that, No, that's the cat. That's the cat meme, yes. But I feel like there's a video where it's 2 pigs that are kind of talking in that way to each other. Where am I going? I don't even remember. I think I'm going... You know what? I don't think it matters. I think I'm going to end up in the same place. But every time I see the 2 pigs, like every time I see that video on YouTube, maybe they're talking about oats. Oh, that's right. Oh! Oh my gosh, it's on the outside of the door! Oh my gosh. Gotta take a picture of that. Turtle, frog, frog, turtle, frog, frog, turtle, frog, frog, turtle. Okay. I think I understand. Okay. Turtle. Frog. Frog. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Turtle. Oh. See, if I jump on turtle, I'm gonna fall. Okay. I understand. Let's try this side. Turtle. Frog. Frog. Turtle. Frog. Frog. Turtle. Frog. Frog. Turtle. We did it. Yes. See, that makes me feel smart. I know that it's not, it probably shouldn't, but it does make me feel smart. I did it. Yes. It makes me feel so accomplished.
I was afraid. I couldn't see what lay ahead.
Okay, so this is interesting. So this is something that I actually gave a talk on a while back. Bye, Trekkie. Happy Pizza Day. Thank you so much for being here. This is something I gave a talk in church on actually a while back. Oftentimes in our lives, we want to see what's coming, but most of the time we kind of can't. And what we have to do instead, whoa, mirrors? Oh, I see. That's kind of cool. And what we have to do oftentimes is we have to take a step into the darkness before we can see what is around us. That's what having faith is, really, is kind of taking that leap of faith to... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Like, we want revelation, or we want, like... I can't... Okay. Oh, maybe this way? Oh, okay, I see. We want direction to, like, enlighten us all around us, when in reality, it's more like this situation where you kind of have to take a step into the dark before you can see kind of the way forward. Oh, we're gonna have to do this action here. Yep.
The darkness hungered for the more.
Oh, that was the right thing to do. Today's adventure in book reading. An 800-page biography of Hitler. Oh, dang. 800 pages? Dang, wow. Hey, it's GB! I feel like I just saw a Discord post from you. Did you just post... Yeah, new episode up. That's cool. This guy is the first person I ever followed on Twitch like 13 years ago, and I think it's one of my best interview episodes. Oh, that's awesome. Maximus Black. Wait. I don't even recognize you. You got this big old beard now. Did you have a beard when we talked?
Continue. Never know.
I don't even remember.
Reach the end.
Nice. That's so exciting. I'm so behind on GameSpark. GameSpark is hard for me to do because it takes a lot of time, and I love doing them, but it takes a lot of time, and it's usually, it's only in the evenings. It wasn't as full, but I have a perpetual beard. Got it. It's evenings are hard, and by the end of the day, like, I am just so beat, and I'm just like, ugh. And I have to keep myself looking like this. Like, I can't just throw together, I can't interview on YouTube and like with my hair up in a wacky bun in like an oversized t-shirt. Could I? Yes, I could. But do I want to? No, I want to look professional. I want to look nice. And so that makes it hard because the only time I'm really available and then other people are available is like after work. And, oh, I've got to go to the cook. And so that means I can't like change into pajamas and like get myself super comfy at the end of the night because I'm like, oh yeah, I've got an interview. And I just have to think about it as work almost, but I not in in a way that isn't enjoyable, but I have to be like, okay, so I've got work tonight. You know, I've got to do something tonight. I can't just like throw on a big t-shirt and like get in my pajamas unless I want to change again, but I don't want to do that. So that makes GameSpark hard for me. And I realize that I've
So
fallen
soon?
behind on it, but back so soon. Are you kidding? It took me forever.
I can't believe. Where did you?
Oh, believe
I've
it,
never
baby.
cooked with lotus seeds before.
Oh, you haven't?
Ember
Well.
felt happy seeing the cook suddenly so full of purpose.
Oh, yeah. I was sick all week, so it took everything in me to keep it together for that interview because I didn't want to reschedule, but I passed out immediately afterward.
Lovely surprise.
Yeah, right when I kind of started to
lovely
be like,
surprise.
all right, I need to schedule some roundtable discussions and some game sparks, I came down with COVID, and then like
Please
my
try
whole
some.
life
It's
just was
not much, but
topsy-turvy
there's
for about a
plenty to go
month.
around.
I did
Yes,
not
I'll-
feel like myself, and I've got this pain in my ribs that's still there, and it's going away, but it's very, very
Well, little one.
slow. Wow, look at my bowl.
And do remember me if you are ever hungry.
I got a snack for the pig, man. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Let's go give it to the pig. That bowl's as big as I am. I think we should go this way, actually. He can't even see where he's going. Good thing he has me. Yeah, it's hard because, like I said, it's difficult. It's not that I don't want to do them. It's because it's just hard for me to still like keep it together by the end of the night. I'm so tired. That's why streaming didn't work for me at night, because I was just too tired by the end of the day. I just could not. Oh, wait, that's not where okay, I guess we're back here now. I just wasn't the same. I just was not. I couldn't hold it together. And I just felt like I was a less enjoyable person to be around in the evening, which is why, am I just gonna, oh, okay. Bowl and all.
The pig was joyous.
Are we
What
ever
is
gonna figure
this,
out why
Morsel?
he's glowing?
My insides feel as refreshed as my outsides. I did not dream such food was possible. We will plant a garden of treats. We will grow
Well,
and
I mean,
eat
there's
like
a cook
piggy
in the next
kings,
screen over
sometimes
that's
to
willing
the
to feed
chef.
you until you explode, literally. That's it? Interesting. I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but that is definitely not what I thought was going to happen. And it's a lot of work prepping for one, and it gets hard because I also have a really hard time with time management, and so I could talk forever, but then what ends up happening is I talk too long, and the interview goes too long, and then I have so much video editing to do, and then it gets daunting because I'm like, ugh, I have to edit that interview, and I get stressed out. Like, it's so many things, and I love doing them, but they're hard. They're kind of hard. Yeah, so it kind of depends on like what time zone people are in, obviously. Like Scarecrow, it would definitely be different for us. And I feel terrible because I did an interview with what's his name? Alcondros. There's a kid in our young men's organization that I see on Wednesday nights at our youth activities whose name is Alejandro, and all the time I'm always like, "Oh, who are you?" But I interviewed him literally last November, and we had lots of troubleshooting issues and mic issues and stuff, and we tried to kind of push through it, and so we did push through it, but it just didn't work, and we had to redo it. We have to redo it. He's in Greece, so he's like in a totally different, and what happens is I forget, because as hard as it is to schedule one in the evening, it's easier to remember. Whereas, like, it's hard on, like, a Thursday morning to be like, oh, yeah, I need to schedule this interview with Alcondros because it's 5:00 p.m. his time. You know what I mean? So, different time zones, things are definitely different. And, like, I'm willing to work with that. I just want to kind of preface or, like, kind of explain, like, why I haven't jumped back into GameSpark interviews, because I've got this list of people that want to be interviewed, and I think it's, oh, I understand. Secret, maybe. Oh no, shortcut. That's okay. That works too. I'll take that. That's fine. I thought that was, oh, I need one more. Where's my campfire? That's the question. I don't know where my campfire is. I don't know how many forlorns there are that I'm missing. I'm missing one journal page, which I'm not okay with leaving behind. Oh, I thought that was it. It's not. Speaking of, my brother still plans to end this year with Tears of the Kingdom. When he does, I might poke you to see if you want to come on again for like a best of type discussion with you and me and him. Oh, dude, I am totally down. I can talk Tears of the Kingdom forever. It's funny you mention that because I was just... So last night, this isn't the video that I'm going to be using because I actually feel like I can do it better and I can do it differently. But I don't even know where I am. I think I'm going too far back. I think the campfire is farther this way. But I've gotten over the year that I posted my Tears of the Kingdom videos, I have gotten some really lovely comments from people. Really, really lovely comments. And I've also gotten a lot of not so lovely comments. And so I did a video, I recorded a video last night going through the nasty comments that I've gotten. And I guess nasty might be a little too strong of a word. Just not nice comments. People haven't been like straight up nasty, except the very first one I got about being a waste of space for crying over a video game, basically. And I recorded this video last night, and then I decided I wanted to do it slightly differently, so I'm going to redo it. It didn't take me very long. It was like 15 minutes. Oh, I got them all! Boom. And one of the comments I got literally like 5 or 6 days ago was somebody that said, "Stop screaming.
You have done all you can, little one.
And I was like,
Your journey
screaming?
lies ahead."
What? And so, to be totally honest, like I hadn't watched the video in a long time. So I decided today to listen to it while I was flat ironing my hair. And I think what they mean is,
I will clear the path
you're too
ahead
loud.
for you.
And there are definitely times where, you know, I'm like, oh, you, what is your job? You know, like this is just how I am. But the reality is, like, I'm in front of an audience. Would I be doing these things if I wasn't in front of an audience? No, of course not. But like, I try to be as genuine as possible, but I am technically still kind of performing. Not that I'm going over the top. This is just who I am. I'm just a really animated person. And so that's just kind of that's my style when it comes to playing games. And I'm thinking, what I'm doing is I'm saying all my thoughts out loud. So these are all, these are all thoughts that I would have in my head anyway. And I'm just saying them instead of thinking them in my head. And this person obviously does not care for the way that I stream. But in the reality, it's just like, yeah, you're just a little more on when you're streaming, and you're vocalizing those thoughts that you have in your head because you have an audience and because nobody wants to come hang out with somebody that's just totally silent. That's just not how streaming works, right? So for somebody to leave a comment like that and be like, stop screaming, ugh. Well, okay, you may not like the way I play games. That's okay. You may not like my streaming style. That's totally okay. But don't tell me how to stream on my own channel. Don't tell me how to play games on my own platform. You don't have to watch. You don't have to leave a nasty comment either. Just go find somebody else. That's what irritates me the most about it. Every comment that I get that is not ideal and not very nice, definitely, hey, it's John! No, well, I mean, kind of. Like, it could be worse. Like, they could have said, I took screenshots of all the comments from my Tears of the Kingdom finale video. And I decided I should probably just include all the videos because there's my first hour of gameplay where I cried. And then there's the getting all the memories. And then there's the finale. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put all those together in the same video because I don't want it to be too long, because I would also like to talk about the positive comments and some of my favorite things people have said, because overall most of the comments have been super, super friendly and super kind and really uplifting, and people have been there and been like, I cried with you, I cried too, this was the most amazing thing, blah, blah, blah. it's not nearly as common, at least on these, like, I don't find these mean comments nearly as often as I find really positive ones, but it's wild to me that I'm still getting comments, both good and bad. But you know, I get your quintessential, your classic, like, wow, girl gamer can't beat a boss. It takes an hour for her to beat the final boss. I'm like, do you know, like, there are like 6 sections to the ending of that game. And who's timing me? Like, who cares? Just let me play the game and let me just enjoy my time here. And you're going to get this, like, when you put yourself out there on stream, you're putting yourself out there to be publicly ridiculed or judged or whatever. Hey, it's Heinz! Those were the videos that got me to follow here. Don't even acknowledge those bums. I have to kind of, you're very kind, first of all, and I'm glad you're here. I have to let things roll off my back, and I have to, you know, and I have to be like, whatever. The internet can be both a wonderful place and also a terrible place. I just don't understand what it's like for people to feel like they have to say something. Here's another thing that is wild to me, and like I've reached. We're gonna do a couple decal giveaways, but like vinyl sticker decal giveaways. But here's the other thing that also just totally blows my mind about comments like this. I'll get comments that are like, "No offense, but I really hate the way you play. Haha. Really enjoyed the video though," or whatever. Or people saying, "You're not supposed to use your paraglider. Just fall." Or it's called a flurry rush, and I can't believe you've made it this far without using it, or whatever. I just listened to the video today. I say very clearly multiple times that I'm just bad at the flurry rush. It's not that I don't know what it is. I'm fully aware of what it is. I just don't. Anyway, so I just have really terrible timing. And I say that like multiple times. But it boggles my mind that people are trying to give me pointers after the movie is, like, after my gameplay is done. Why do you feel the need to tell me that? I'm done. Like, I beat it. And for the record, I didn't die once. So these people that leave comments like, "Wow, you have skill issues," or "You suck at this game," or whatever. I'm like, okay, but I never died. And I wasn't timing myself. I set aside time specifically so that I didn't feel rushed for that whole entire finale. So I just don't understand what it's like to leave comments. It's this main character syndrome. It's this, well, I have an opinion and everybody needs to know it. I'm like, no, they don't. Especially if it's mean. Whatever happened to, what is it in Bambi, Thumper? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. It's the same with my book. I tell people, if you read my book and you hate it, that's okay. You don't have to love the book I wrote. That's fine. There are so many books that I don't like. But don't go leave a nasty review on it just because you didn't like the story. Now, if you come across a book that is like horribly written and has grammatical errors and stuff, then yes, I think you should probably warn other people before they buy that book and be like, this book is a mess. But if you just don't like the story, or if you just don't agree with what the protagonist did, or if you just, sci-fi isn't your thing and you decide to read a young adult sci-fi book, don't leave a bad review and be like, well, the protagonist didn't do this and I just felt like that was stupid. Okay, fine. You don't have to leave a negative review on my book. Like, I have done zero marketing for my book. I don't have that many reviews on it. I self-published it. It was my pride and joy for a while. Still is a pride and joy of mine. I'm really proud of myself for actually accomplishing that. So whenever people read it, I'm like, if you like it, leave an honest, positive review if you like it. If you didn't, that's okay. But you don't have to, I guess you're right. You don't necessarily have to, bad reviews have their place. But if you just don't like the story and you're just like, this story was terrible, I didn't like the way the story happened, then okay, but like, I don't know. I don't feel like that really requires a bad review. That's just a matter of opinion. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, if a book is like a mess or there are grammatical errors or you can't follow the story or the editing is terrible or something, then I feel like that warrants like a 1 star. But if you just didn't love the story and you give the book a 1 star, I don't know. So when you leave comments in the comment section of like a YouTube video, it's like I don't know what these people want from me. If like you're leaving this comment, why? Because you don't agree with the way I play? Okay, well, there are plenty of other people out there that you can watch. Because you feel like I did a bad job? Well, the game's done. So I don't need you to tell me how to play the game that I've finished. And then there are, of course, the people that just want to troll and just be mean. The ones that actually really got under my skin are Bad at Flurry Rush, Metroid Dread Parry Master. I wouldn't say I was a parry master, but yeah, GB's like, how dare you not play the game? I want you to play it. What kind of platform is this anyway? Well, it's the same. It's no different than people that come into Twitch streams and they're like, this is actually one of my friends still to this day has not finished Hollow Knight because Twitch ruined it for her. Because every time she tried to stream it, people would come in and be like, this isn't the right path. And she'd say, what are you talking about, right path? This is an open world, like this is an open map. And they'd be like, well, technically there is a better path. Yes, darling. Sissy can. Go ask Sissy. Nope, I cannot get them for you. I am working. Nope, 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 nope. Why? Sissy's out there. She can get them for you just as easily as I can. Quit being a diva. Sissy can go get you. So the 2 comments that got really under my skin were the ones that said, thank you for choosing a spoiler of a thumbnail. I'm sure you're a great YouTuber and all, but be more considerate when choosing your thumbnails. One of them said in particular, I will never experience the feelings you did toward the end of this game because you spoiled this with this thumbnail. And I was like, that really got under my skin. Ma'am, you either have Sissy get them for you or you don't have them at all. I do not negotiate with terrorists. Can you not go into my room? Why? Then go ask Sissy to help you. She will go with you. I thought long and hard about what thumbnail to use for the finale video because I didn't want to spoil it for anybody. And so to get those comments, it really, it cut me a little because I was like, oh my gosh, did I spoil this for people? But I saw everybody doing the same thumbnail on YouTube and I wanted something different. I wanted to stand out. I wanted something different. I don't believe that thumbnail is a spoiler. I didn't think it was a spoiler. I had people, she was pitching a fit and I'm like, I don't negotiate with terrorists. Her sister is right out in the family room, perfectly capable of helping her, but yet she comes to get me every single time. Just go ask Sissy, she'll help you. Well, where is she? Oh, she's calling your name right now. So those were the 2 that probably got under my skin the most because I felt awful. I felt so bad. I got 2 comments that remarked on the thumbnail and said they were massive spoilers. And then, of course, that one line, I will never experience what you did because you took that away from me or whatever. And I had to remind myself and be like, okay, I think they're just trolling because I really don't think that's a spoiler. That clip or that photo could have come from any part of the game. That doesn't mean anything. Anyway, so that really irritated me, but I did just, and this is going back to Tears of the Kingdom. I did just watch it today or like listen to the whole entire video, the finale video today. And I'm really animated or I'm like yelling things or I'm like, oh my gosh, it's them. Oh my gosh. But like, that's just who I am. That's just, I'm an animated person. I'm kind of on when I'm on camera. I'm having all those thoughts in my head anyway. And so I just say them. And I was really hyped up because it was the end of a game. It was like the finale. It was big. We'd been waiting for this. And, you know, it was a big deal. I was like, I remember kind of like shaking a little bit. I was nervous. My hands were sweaty. Like it was a big deal. I had a lot of people in chat. was a big thing. Not to mention, I did not just sit and make this video just to post on YouTube. I was live streaming this. So this was in front of people, experiencing it with people, doing the game, but also experiencing chat. And, you know, there's a whole lot that goes into streaming. So when people make mean comments, I'm just like, I do, for the most part, let it roll off my back. But every once in a while, one will hit where I'm like, there was one, they left 3 comments in a row. They said, there's no way this is a blind playthrough. And then they left a second one that said, your acting is terrible. And then the third one said, didn't mean I didn't enjoy the video though. And I was like, okay, well, that's some serious emotional manipulation. Like, what am I even supposed to take away from that? And so I actually replied on one of those comments and said, I'm curious to know why you think this wasn't a blind playthrough. And of course they never answered me because I called them out for being a freaking troll. I got a lot of comments of like, why do people just cry on stream? And of course I'm like, look, I get it. There are a lot of people that will come into, that will make videos like that to get clicks. They will, you know, that's kind of their clickbait. For me, I was originally not going to stream Tears of the Kingdom, but I wanted to experience, when I first started playing it, I wanted to remember that. So I recorded it. And then I thought to myself, well, there are a lot of people that are playing this game right now. And I'm so glad I uploaded my VODs and uploaded that recording to YouTube, because I've had a lot of people say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that cried during the title screen or whatever. You know, and it's really kind of, and it brought so many amazing people into my chat. So ultimately, it was a great decision to put all those videos on YouTube. But of course, you open your up to that and, hey, it's Choppa! Oh, that's how Choppa found me too. I'm so glad. So glad. I don't know what that's like, to want it to just feel like you have to say something, even if it's something negative in somebody's YouTube comment section. I just don't really understand that. Because it's not helpful in any way. Because, like I said, with that person that was like, stop screaming. I was like, all right, but this is my this is my platform. This is my channel. This is the way I play games. This is the way I interact with my audience. You don't get to tell me how to act on my stream. And if you feel like you get to do that, then we have a problem, because I'm the one that's sitting down in front of a camera every single day for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, giving my time and sometimes money, upgrading my streams and things, you know, upgrading my equipment and buying games and things like that. Like, you don't get to sit here and tell me how to play my games and how to play games and how to experience stories on my own platform. And that's really what was happening. That's why I was so hyped up and so amped up, because I was experiencing this story. And so for people, you know, this really touching, tender story, which I think as I was watching the end of it today, I got almost teary-eyed again. And I remember thinking, this is one of the best endings to a video game I've ever experienced in my life. I will probably never experience anything quite like this again. And it was such a huge thing. And I was experiencing something that was very personal to me and very touching. And so for people to be like, your acting's terrible. Why do people just fake cry to get clicks or whatever? And I know these people are just being jerks. I know that. But every comment does hurt just a little bit. You're not going to make everybody happy. Like, I know that. You're not going to make everyone happy. Not everybody's going to love you, and that's okay. Not everybody has to love my content. That's totally fine. But if you don't like my content, then just go somewhere else. Don't leave a nasty comment and say, oh, stop screaming. It's like, all right, whatever. You didn't have to leave that comment, but you did because you somehow thought your opinion was worth hearing or reading or whatever. There's a Let's Play channel, Mactastic Watches, and they say if you read the negative comments with the voice of Dale Gribble from King of the Hill, it won't hurt as much. Oh my gosh. That's true. I don't know if I could do a Dale Gribble very well. I might be able to do a Peggy Hill, though. Oh my gosh. I am planning on doing Echoes of Wisdom, but not for a little while. I'm going to give it a little bit of time because like everybody is doing it right now. And I'm really working on some of the smaller independent games I have that are all like 5 hours or less. I have a bunch of them. So that's what we're going to kind of work on for the next like couple weeks. And then I'll probably dive into Echoes of Wisdom. And then I think I'm going to do Astrobot after that. Wolf says, I watch streams for help with my gaming, not to tell people what to do. That's wild. Main character energy for sure. Yeah, it's this kind of like, I am the main character and everybody should know what my opinions are because I am the main character and I matter more than everybody else. I would never go into someone else's video and be like, you have skill issues. How does that help anyone? That's just being a bully. That's just being an online bully is all that is. How long after the game was out did I post that video? Because at one point, it's the viewer's fault for not avoiding spoilers. If it's a while after the game has been out, like, you gotta know there's a point where you're gonna get spoiled if you go online. I don't remember when it was I uploaded it. I think, you know what? I can check. Okay, while I'm checking on this, I wanna do some decal giveaways. So here's what I've done. Oh, DJ says, don't let YouTube comments live rent-free in your head. Instead, set your workers on inventing a combustible lemon that can burn the YouTuber commenter's house down. Susie secretly playing her games off stream and then replaying them for us? This changes everything. And I'm so curious as to why he thought it wasn't a blind playthrough. And I'm actually, in a way, I'm kind of like, that's amazing if you guys think that that's acting, because I feel like I'm a terrible actress. I can't pull out tears like that. Those were legit, real tears, man. I was not acting in any of that. That's not the kind of streamer I am. I'm not one of those people that's like, yeah, I'm going to make this as dramatic as possible. This is just me experiencing the game. So what I've done is I've created I didn't know how else to, oh, whoops. I've created I didn't know how else to do this, so I did it in a Google Sheet document because you can do tabs at the bottom. So I uploaded a Google Sheets document that everybody should be able to see. And they have, it's got all the decal designs I have. These decals are vinyl decals that they're stickers that you can put on like a laptop or a water bottle or a car window or whatever. They come in white or black. They're usually silhouettes of something that is game related. I've got Zelda, I've got Hollow Knight, I've got Horizon Zero Dawn, I've got Final Fantasy VII. There will be more designs coming soon, but I just have to get them first. These are all the ones I have currently right now. I have Outer Wilds. I have some, I think I have one Portal. But anyway, so there are different tabs at the bottom. So we're going to do some giveaways. I think I'll do 2 giveaways of decals. And every decal comes with a Kalulu sticker as well that is not waterproof. I'm working on that. But it's just a Kalulu sticker. So you can get a little Kalulu with it. So to join, if you take a look at if you want a free decal, then click on that link that's in chat right now. Take a look at the designs and see if there's something that you're interested in. I'm going to have the keyword be sticker. S-T-I-C-K-E-R, sticker. If you want a free decal, type sticker in chat, and then you can either look through the designs I already have, or if you win, we can talk amongst ourselves and we can figure out a design that works for you, because most designs are pretty cheap on Etsy. And I can find designs. Sometimes I can even make my own. But anyway, so if you want a decal, then type sticker in chat. It doesn't even have to be a exclamation point or have an exclamation point. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm curious when I uploaded this video. Let me see. I think it was in June. So that means, when was it released? May? Let's see. So my Tears of the Kingdom finale video is sitting at 187,000 views, has 424 comments, and it has a 96.8% of likes. There are 3,971 likes and 132 dislikes. And that was published on, July 27th, 2023. So that was about 2.5 months after the game was released, right? And then, I'm sorry, but if you're spoiler sensitive, you should not be looking online 2 months after the game came out. Especially a game that size, right? Like, you shouldn't be just scrolling through. They were like, you came in my recommended, and I'm sure you're a great YouTuber and all, but you chose such a spoilery thumbnail. And I was thinking, why are you scrolling through YouTube on when there's a massive game, like one of the biggest game releases ever? I stayed far away from YouTube for a long time before I finished Tears of the Kingdom. So I kind of feel the same way. I don't want to, anyway, whatever. So those, and it's funny because I had people tell me that I sucked at playing the game, that I had skill issues, that I cried a lot for the game, that I'm a woman gamer and can't beat the boss for 1 hour, whatever. But the ones that really bothered me were the ones about the thumbnails, because I tried really hard to choose one that wasn't spoilery, because I didn't want to spoil it for other people either. So I don't know. Maybe it was spoilery. I don't know. You'd think that if it was that spoilery, people would have, like, more people would have said that in chat. Or I'm sorry, in the comments. But it was only those 2 people. And I did click on the channel of the person that told me to stop screaming, and they have one video up, and it is a weird video. It's a short, and it's using the Beetlejuice filter, I guess. Anyway, whatever. People, and we know why people do this, right? People do this because they want to feel better about themselves, and because they don't have to see how their words hurt you. This is how the internet works. People feel like because they're behind a camera, because they're behind a screen, they don't have to take responsibility for what they say, and they can say really hurtful things because they know that they're never going to see that person, and they don't have to worry about it. They can just type it up and just be done with it. The reality is every negative comment does hurt just a little bit, because obviously I don't want to be a horrible streamer. I don't want to make awful content. I don't want people to not like my content. 2 people out of 180,000 views, I would say that's the minority. Yes, you are right. 424 comments, and I would say maybe 12 of them were kind of mean / borderline. Some of them were mild. One of them was about Jesus. Talking about how mental illness is the demon, and Satan is the demon king. And listen, like, I'm religious, but like, any story you have that has good versus evil, whether it's Link versus Ganondorf, whether it's Harry Potter versus Voldemort, whether it's Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader, whether it's, you have this massive good versus massive evil. If you are a religious person, you can always draw those same conclusions, right? That's just what it is. There's evil in the world and there's good in the world. So that comment kind of made me laugh. But that one that has final boss battle plus ending in the title, yes. Yeah, it was a picture of 2 hands like this, with like a blue background. And that's what the thumbnail is. And I didn't think that was spoilery at all, because I was like, this could come from anything. This could happen anywhere. And they said something like, you could have just picked some picture of Link, but no, you chose this dang, they used a bad word that I don't say, this dang image. And I was like, I don't even know what you would get from. So I text messaged my sister, who hadn't beaten the game yet. And I was like, hey, I need your opinion on something. Will you look at this thumbnail and tell me if this is spoilery or not? Do you feel like you can do that? Because I don't think it's spoilery. I really don't think it's going to spoil anything for you. And she was like, yeah, I could do that. And she looked at it and she goes, I literally have no idea what's happening in this thumbnail. Like, this is not spoilery. I don't know what this means. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, great. I saw a thumbnail of Link stabbing the stone on Ganon's head, but with no context, it means nothing. Yeah, I mean, and I've seen other videos that do have massive spoiler thumbnails. Like a straight up thumbnail of Zelda herself with like a quote at the end. And I was like, well, that's a spoiler. And so I clicked on that video and I looked through their comments to see if people were going, wow, what a spoiler. No, all the comments were people that were going, oh my gosh, I loved this game. I cried just like you. I mean, she probably got some of the same comments, but I was like, that is a massive spoiler. But once again, like GB and like you guys have already said, like if a massive release of a game is out, good versus evil. I think eagles are evil. Okay, we're gonna roll for a decal. If you want a decal, type sticker in chat. And what I need to do is I need to have people send me pictures of their stickers on things, because just looking at a cutout doesn't quite, like a picture doesn't quite do it justice. It would be nice to see pictures on like journals or water bottles or laptops or whatever. So if people want to send, if people have used their decals that have won decals in the past, and then if they want to send those to me on Discord, I can utilize those in that, so you guys can actually see what they look like on something. So, all right, we're gonna roll the first one. And it's gonna be GB. Nice. How fancy, GB. Stick that decal on your beard. That was such a dumb joke. Okay. GB. Oh, yeah. A Doom decal. Look, man, I would not be willing to pay money for a Doom, like, design. But if I had the design, I would cut you one out. Just for you, John. GB gets a decal and a Kalulu sticker. So let me know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, there's my phone. It's decals. There's the link. Congrats, GB. Let me know on Discord if there's one on this link that you like, or we can talk about another one. I have more that I want to, like, I've got more ideas. And I have more Zelda ones. I did a vote actually on the Discord. I did a vote of like different games and what people were interested in, and Zelda won by far. Had the most votes by far, which is fine, which is great. Easy peasy. I've got the Z with like the Silent Princess coming out of it, and I've got the Z with like the is it Zonai? Nomai's from Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds. I think I have the game Outer Worlds. I think I forgot about it. GB's like, oh, I totally know which one. Okay. Does anybody else want to type sticker in chat? We'll roll one more time. Anybody else? Anybody else? A decal and a Kalulu, because Kalulu. I do think I know how to make them waterproof now, but I just have not printed out anymore. But I have to print them and then cut them. So, but listen, as people are deciding if they want a sticker or not, I just want to thank everybody for being here always and for everybody's support. Oh, Kalulu's my little squid up in the corner. He's my mascot. That's the Kalulu. He's a little derpy, googly-eyed squid, and he's adorable, and you'll get a sticker of him because he's adorable. He's like, yeah, he's my mascot. I just am, you guys know this, but I'm just an advocate for being a light in the world instead of not being a light in the world. Like using your gifts and your talents and your awesome personalities and your amazingness to do good instead of, instead of trolling people or being mean or whatever. That doesn't help anybody. It just brings people down. And when people make comments like that, I'm like, so what? Do you want me to just not post my videos anymore? Should I not be streaming? Should I not be posting this on YouTube? Because that's what it feels like you want. You want me to quit. Which obviously I'm not going to do because I love streaming, but that's kind of what it feels like. And I know all content creators run into this, all of them, because not everybody's going to love the same people. Everybody has a different opinion about how people should play or what they like. And I totally get that, but that's what my video was about last night. And I've decided I wanted to redo it in another way before I post it on YouTube, because I think it needs to be talked about. I think it needs to be talked about that, it is really not appropriate to go into somebody's, and people know this, but like, still, it's not appropriate to go into somebody's video and just leave a nasty comment. Just don't. And if you want to, well, just don't. You should quit for me, but also I'm never coming back anyway. You want me to quit? Guess I'll do this more. Joke's on you. Okay, we're going to roll one more. Oh, we're going to restart the giveaway. Is that how they do it? It's Mac! Whoop, whoop. Oh, wait a minute. Did Mac actually, like... Did Mac... Oh, Mac did. It marked you as ineligible because you just won. Because GB's also not eligible anymore. Right? Like, you actually typed it in, right? Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, my children are fighting. I can hear them, and I'm going to have to go pick up pizza. But, like I said, I just appreciate everybody being here and your support and your kindness, and that you guys are not like that. Some communities thrive off of that. Some streamers use that to their advantage. That is not the community I'm looking for. I definitely appreciate everybody's kindness, and I like the feeling of community and the fact that we support each other and that we are kind to each other. Mactastic says, I really appreciate your positivity and your encouraging words to me and to everyone else. And I also appreciate the community. You're all very positive, a very positive influence in my life, not to get mushy. That is my goal with streaming, is to be positive, to spread positivity, because I don't think there's enough of it in the world. And thank you so much for saying that, because that means it's all worth it. 100%. Angie B, your positivity is why I lurk here all the time. I love that. I love you guys, all of you. Seriously, I love you guys so much. And I love streaming, and we're all feeling kind of mushy now because like the last Campfire is kind of like super sweet and kind of goes along with the same message. Like everybody matters. Everybody's important. So don't tear other people down with, even if you feel like your comment is a joke, it's really hard to take text in that format as a joke. You know what I mean? What just happened? Dad Bads! Eve song. Holy crap. Wow, thank you so much. Ooh, what do I play for Dad Buds? Oh, well, I started this earlier. Two bonus community subs from Twitch? Wow, Twitch, thanks. If you want to outsource your redo of the video, I could go through the comments and name each negative commenter, telling each one to take a hike along the way. No, I will leave out all the names because I don't want anybody to go and say anything. One of my favorite things, though, before I go, because I gotta go. One of my favorite things is my brother. Okay, I think it was this one. First gameplay reaction. This is the one of me crying at the very, very beginning. Nope. We're gonna go newest. So my brother responded to the guy that was like, if you're a waste of space. Oh, what? Oh, thanks for the bits, Choppa! You also get a song. You get a song, and you get a song, and you get a song. I don't know what Choppa likes. Wow! Whoa! What? Dad Pods again? And Twitch? Oh, songs. Oh, as we're talking about it. I can't remember how it all goes. You are so kind. Oh my gosh. I can't do the... I don't know how that all goes. But but the end. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys are going crazy. You guys are so kind. Thank you so much for the subs and the bits, and Better be careful. You guys are gonna make me cry.
Wow!
After talking about after going through all my negative comments. Oh, apparently it wasn't on this video. Maybe it was on the whole first hour. Where is that? Somebody else just gave a whole bunch of, gave some subs. Oh my gosh. Mactastic, thank you! Oh my gosh, it's just a song party. I love you guys so much. And now I can't find this video. You guys are so kind. First hour, maybe that's what it's called? There it is. I think this is where the comment is. Oh, you guys are so kind. So kind. Like, you guys don't have to do that. You're so nice. So, so nice. Hype train. I love the hype train. Feeling hype. Yeah. I didn't mean for Mactastic to get rickrolled, but new hype train record. Wow, level 7? I would say so. Yeah. 100%. I think that's a new record for sure. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And somebody else just came into chat. This is why I wish I could stream for longer. Because I feel like the longer we stream, the more awesome people come in. It's Stratlog! Yeah. Oh, yeah. And thank you for the bit, Stratlog. Wow, you jumped right on that hype train. No hesitation. Okay, well now I can't find the comment. You know what? Gosh, dang it. Stratlog. This is for you. Stop! Oh my gosh! 10 community subs, Choppa! Might as well just keep this in my mouth. How does this song go? Listen, it doesn't get any better than Titanic on a kazoo. 5 community subs from Scarecrow and 10 community subs from Twitch? What? This is incredible, you guys. A level 9 hype train. I've never had a level 9 hype train. That is insane. What is a bonus? What is a bonus? The Twitch bonus? 10 community Twitch. I can't even talk right because I'm so verklempt. I'm looking for this comment and I cannot find it. I wonder if they deleted it. Because now I can't find it. Okay, well, we'll have to talk about it next time. But like, somebody said, I can't find it now.
Wow!
What? Dad buds! Crazy! This is craziness. This is absolute insanity. We're just, look. My lists of songs. I'll just go right on down. Oh, this one's my favorite. are so kind. You guys, all of you. I don't even know what to say. You guys are so nice. You guys don't have to do that. That's so nice of you guys. Everything that comes from, you know, oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, but the replies won't show up. Why? Oh, here they are. This says, my brother, okay, here it is. There are starving children on the streets, people suffering from drug addiction and dying, people dying of cancer, actual real world problems that people should be crying over. And this lady is crying because of a video game. Don't get me wrong. I've played in beat Tears of the Kingdom. It is a masterpiece, but if you cry over a video game, you're a waste of space. Also, somebody just cheered. True North, hello, how are you? Oh, that's right. That is a great one. This is for True North. It's harder to hum than you'd think. I think I messed that up. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Here's what my brother replied to that. There are a couple replies, but my brother's is my favorite. A waste of space is, I love my brother. A waste of space is having the idiot mind to write out a negative comment like this. That is the way. I have never responded to any of these bad comments because what's the point? Like, seriously. Although I did respond to the one where the guy was like, there's no way this was blind. I was like, I'm curious what makes you think that. But he never responded to me, obviously. He was probably like 13. Was probably like, I don't know how to talk to people. So, whatever. Also, the other night, for Charlotte's little youth activities, they practiced making phone calls. Because people these days cannot make phone calls. And then I saw earlier today, sometimes I'll go on to dig.com, which basically just has like a bunch of, Dig used to be kind of the Reddit until Reddit came around or became popular or whatever. It's just got a bunch of like articles. And one of them is like main characters of the week where people did something to catch the attention of Twitter. And the goal of this is to every day there's a main character of Twitter and the goal is not to be it. And there was this one where apparently some singer was dancing on at a show or something, and she was actually performing, and some person thought that she wasn't or whatever, and threw herself in there and started dancing with her and kind of messed everything up and whatnot. And people were leaving all sorts of nasty comments. And somebody said something like, I would have pushed her. I would have chucked her out or something like that. And somebody replied and was like, no, you wouldn't. You're too anxious to even make a phone call. You wouldn't have pushed a random person. And that made me laugh. I was like, it's totally true. We've got this generation that comes up that can't even. Charlotte, on the way home, Charlotte was like, on the way home, I said, what did you guys do? She said, well, we practiced making phone calls. And I was like, oh, that's great. I love that. And we were kind of talking about how people are nervous to talk on the phone, or how this upcoming generation, these young kids, like, don't want to talk to people on the phone. And I get it. Talking to people on the phone is not great, but hey, it's Jericho. Yeah, Dadbods has been making it rain subs in here. It's been awesome. It's been really great. This is definitely a new record. We're at a level 10 hype train, and I should have signed off like an hour ago. It's, oh my gosh, it's 5. My pizza's gonna be done any minute. But Charlotte was like, yeah, what if you have to call 911 and then, like, what if there's an emergency? Like, I need to know how to do this, as if I haven't taught her. But she was like, I need to know how to do this. And I thought, oh my gosh, I wonder if there has ever been anybody that has been so anxious about making a phone call that they can't even call 911 in an emergency. We absolutely need to be teaching our kids to talk on phones, to talk to people. If Charlotte needs an extra side of ranch at a restaurant, I tell her to go ask for one. And she goes and asks for one because we make her do that. I think that's so important. But yeah, so I am very... Joke's on them. I was phone anxious before it was cool. And I get it. Talking on the phone is not like ideal. I totally get it. It's not my favorite either. Here's my emote I got from y'all's hype train. Hype chests, whatever that means. That's exciting. I totally get it, but there are certain times where you just have to suck it up and you have to do it, you know, but yeah, I could go on and on and on, but one of these days I would really love to do an extra long stream. Maybe I can make that happen one of these days. That would be really fun because I feel like the longer I stream, the more fun it gets. And I feel like I have to sign off right when it gets good. I don't know. Anyway, I wrote a book that's literally like 30 to 40,000 words. And I cannot find the right words to thank you guys for all the gift subs today and for all the bits and for that hype train and for breaking a hype train record. I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say other than I appreciate that so much and that helps my little family and that helps me help Ander. So honey, calling 911 is much like FaceTiming a friend of yours whose screen is just blank with the number 911 written on it. Hi, Sticks of Popper. Welcome. I know it's like, gonna leave a negative review on that one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you did. You got 10 out of Twitch. Nicely done. Nerd robes. I know, right? Like Coraline. We're going to rent Coraline. We're renting Coraline on Dad Bods tonight. Woo! Oh, I love nerds robes so much. Okay, you guys, I really have to go because the pizza's going to be done and I have like a billion. Madam, you are so invasive. I just gave you loves. But I appreciate everybody being here and everybody's support. And I appreciate that everybody here are good people and are kind and spread that positivity and don't ever let anybody dull your shine because those people are not worth it. Spend your time around people who build you up and make you want to be a better person and who want to see you become the best person you are. Don't spend your time around people that want to tear you down. You are worth so much more than that. Capiche? All right? Everybody have an excellent weekend. I will be back on Monday to continue the last campfire, which is also wholesome and I love it. And it's just darling and it makes me feel good. Thank you for everybody's patience today when I had to go get Charlotte from the bus. That was weird. But everybody have an excellent weekend. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for your kindness and your generosity. You guys are great. And if you would like, to be totally honest, I don't even know what capiche means. Just heard people say it. I think that means like understand. I don't know. I could just do like TikTok and be like, okay. Just be nice. Okay. Okay. Bye. I love you all. Don't ever forget it. Don't forget how important you are and how much you matter to me and to the people around you. And yeah, just like that. Yeah. And everybody have an excellent weekend. I'll see you all back here on Monday. Thanks for watching. I love you all.
It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?
It has a pocket! Yeah, pockets! We love pockets!